Garcia, and it's been nearly a year since Prince's tragic death from an accidental overdose. But now Mayte is opening up about life with the legend in her new memoir, The Most Beautiful, My Life with Prince. And she and Prince were together for 10 years, and he wrote this song about her. Prince calling her, or you, the most beautiful girl in the world. Welcome, Mayte.
Thank you.
And this is one of many songs that he wrote about you.
Yeah.
And I know that you could have talked about this a long time ago. I'm pretty sure there were a lot of offers for you to tell your story about your relationship with Prince, but why now?
This is kind of, for me, an honor to him and what we had. It's a beautiful story. And I just wanted, I know, you know, such a tragic loss, and it happened so sudden, that I wanted also, before a lot of other people had their story, I wanted to share something as intimate and loving. So
yes, it's really a love story between you two, your relationship, how it started, just the whole progression of it. And what do you think is going to surprise readers the most?
I mean, it's going to be, there's a lot of funny things in there, like him taking my clothes and my makeup. Actually
taking your clothes, not just taking them, but actually altering them for him to wear.
Yeah, and then them putting it back into my closet, and then me going, wait, they're high waters now, and he would just walk away, and I'm like, did you? I took my clothes again. You know, things like that. And, you know, another thing is, it was important for me because I know Prince. You know, we had some tragic stuff happening in our life, and I feel like I know he wants to celebrate his life, and I know that I feel like this book is that as well.
And tragically, his life ended tragically,
yeah.
With a drug overdose. How much did you know about his drug use back then?
Nope. I mean, it's in my book. I had some small things that happened, but it was never something that I was aware of. Never saw it. He was a machine. He was a machine. Music kept him going. That was his drug. That's what I knew.
And when you talk about tragedy, I think the biggest tragedy when you read this book is about your son Amir that you had together. Yeah. And how was it writing about that? That's about as personal as you can get.
Yeah, I mean, it was really hard, but then it was also very liberating and healing, and also honoring of him. Because it just, for so many years, I held it in and sharing it. I know when we lost Amir, I read a lot of books that helped me. And I'm hoping that somebody will read this and it'll help them as well. Because miscarriages, it's horrible. I don't wish it on my worst enemy.
Yeah, and in your case, having it, but then you had to hide it for a while. And was that your way of coping with it? Was it his way of coping with it?
It was his. I mean, it's not like, you know, I wanted to go on any kind of news thing and be like, hey, you know, this happened. But it was just escalated because it was Prince's son, and it was our son, and it was how he handled it, and I respected that.
And have you gotten any feedback from this book? Because there are a lot of people out there who are big Prince fans who are so afraid that someone's going to write something that tarnishes his legacy. So what has been the feedback so far?
I mean, I've gotten good. I've gotten people that think that you know, he was a very private person, and to keep that. But I always say this: when I was with him, it was the time he was most public, and he shared our love story. And I feel that I'm honoring that. It's nothing bad. It's coming from love.
And he had a part of him that wanted to just kind of be normal.
Yeah. I mean, he did Oprah. He did the Muppets. He did all these things when I was with him, and he wanted that side as well.
And then one quick last question. What is your favorite Prince memory?
Oh, man. Telling him I was pregnant. He was watching a game or something, and I remember calling him over, and he wouldn't come over, and I was like, hey! And he looked at me, and when I told him, his face was like, it was amazing. It's funny.
I want to tell you what, I think anyone who reads this book is going to be amazed that it's truly a love story between you two. And congratulations and good luck.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you for joining us today. And The Most Beautiful, My Life with Prince, is available now. Make sure you go out there and get it.